Good evening everyone, I am Sanjana. So today I am going to present my project Software Engineer from Requirements to Deployment. So this project focuses on designing a mini social media application called GMinsta. The main purpose of this project is to understand how the real software system is designed step by step. So starting from requirements gathering, system design, modeling and planning for implementation. So instead of directly coding, the project mainly focuses on the design and planning phases, so which is very important in software engineering. So coming to the introduction, so in today's digital era and social media application have become an essential part on daily life. So people use them to communicate, share information and interact with others. So in this project, I have designed a mini social media network application. So GMinsta allow user to create an account, share the post, like and comment on posts, send messages to other users. So it is inspired by popular platforms like Instagram, but it is simplified for learning purpose. The main focus here is not just features but also how the system is structured and designed to be user friendly and scalable. So the main objective of these projects are to build a basic social media platform to allow the user to interact through the posts and messages, to understand the complete software development lifecycle, to design a scalable and structured system. Now coming to the scope, so this system includes user registrations and authentications, posting and sharing content, social interactions like likes and comments, message between the users. So it does not include advanced features like AI recommendation. It only focuses mainly on core functionalities and system design concepts. So requirement engineering, which is the most important phase in the software development. So we identify the stakeholders, users who will use the applications, admin who manages the system, developers who builds the application. The functional requirements, which defines what the system should do. User login and registration, creating and viewing the post, liking and commenting, sending the messages. Then we have non-functional requirement, which is system, how the system should perform. Performance means a system should respond quickly. Security, the user data should be protected. Usability, system should be easy and use. So coming to the feasibility analysis, technical feasibility means system can be built using an available tools. Economical feasibility, low cost because of open source tools. Operational feasibility, it is easy for it makes easy for users to operate. So this phase ensures that system is particular and achievable. So coming to the system design, in this system design we have defined how the system will be structured. The project this project uses a modular design approach, meaning the system is divided into smaller parts. Front end and back end, they are separated. Front end, it handles the user interface, and back end, it handles the logic and processing. So this separation provides the better performance, easy maintenance, flexibility for future changes. So the data flow is managed efficiently between the components, making the system scalable. So so for example, the user will log in, so that then the credential will send to the server and it is verified from the database, and then the access will be granted. So the next is UML modeling. UML, it stands for the Unified Modeling Language, and it is used for visually represent of the system. So in this project, two diagrams we have used. Use case diagram, so which is the use it is the use case diagram. So it shows how the user interact with the system, such as login and register, create post, view feed, like and comments and messages, view profile, and the admin who will be managing the users, and they will be they can able to delete the post and all. Next, coming to the class diagram, so it shows the structure of the system, including the classes like user, post, comment and their relationships. So these diagrams help in better understanding, clear communication, reducing the errors during the development. We have a class user, in which we have a user ID. In the data type, we can store the data type in the form of integer, username in strings, email in strings, password and profile pic as well as bio as well as the create act. Then user and the post has a relationship, means user can create the post with one to one to many one to many. Coming to the next class, post has a post id in integer, user id, content, image, likes count, and as well as timestamps. So post and comments, it has a relation called has, means post which contains a comment, means post has a comment. Next, coming to the message class, the user and the message, it has a relationship, then means user can send the messages. Messages may have message id, sender id, receive id, content, timestamp, and have as well as status. In comment class, we have comment id, post id, user id, text, as well as in timestamp. We also have a function called add comment, delete comment. So in the post, we can create a function called create post, delete post, and like post. And in the message, we have send function called send message, delete message. For users, we can create a function called register, login, and update the profile as well as logout. Next, coming to the system architecture, so we have the system follows a three tier architecture, which is widely used in a real world application. The three layers are presentation layer, application layer, and database layer. So the presentation layer, it defines, this is user interface where the user interact with the system. And next, the application layer, it defines, it means it handles the business logic such as processing, user request, and all. And in next, database layer, so this stores all the application data. Now coming to the technological layer, means technological stack. So we design this using an HTML, CSS, JavaScript for frontend, and Node.js for backend. For database storage, I have used a MongoDB. So by this architecture, means it improves the project by scalability, security, as well as maintainability. It also makes the system more organized. So the next, coming to the database and UX design. So the database is designed in an organized way with collections such as users, which can store the user credentials, and the post, which can stores the content, comments, which stores the interactions between the user and another user. So next, messages, it can store the communications. So this structure help in the efficient data storage and retrieval. So the UI design is simple and efficient data storage, and simple and clean. It only focus to give a easy navigation, good layout, as well as better user experience. So this ensures a user can easily use the application without any confusion. So in conclusion, the GMinsta project, it demonstrates the complete software development lifecycle. It includes requirement analysis, system design, UML modeling, database, and UI design. So this project helps in understanding how the real-world applications are planned, structured before deployment. So it also provides a strong foundation for future projects, and more advanced features it can be added. So the system provides an essential social media features as a user authentication, post creation, and interaction through like and comments. And it also uses three-tier architecture, and it also ensures a better organization, scalability, and better maintainability of the system. So additionally, it integrates a front-end, back-end, as well as database component, demonstrated how the real-world application functions efficiently. So, however, GMinsta, it serves as a strong foundation for developing more advanced applications. It not only fulfills the objectives but also prepares the students for real-world development by bridging the gap between theoretical knowledge and practical implementation. Thank you.